Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm so excited to show this build to you guys today, mostly because I haven't posted since Friday, I think it was. So yeah, I've been working on this build for like a week, I guess, but I did put it down for a few days last week. But anyways, so I started working on this, and I originally said to myself, okay, I'm gonna give myself until, maybe Monday to do this, and I figured I would post this on Monday. And then Sunday came around and I just wasn't feeling like I wanted to do anything in The Sims. I just wanted to take some time with my family, and so I didn't work on it on Sunday. And then I thought, oh, I'll work on it on Monday, and then I started working on it on Monday. I thought I was going to give you the video on Tuesday, and I just needed more time with it. It ended up being 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, so it is a big build. And at first, when I built the actual castle, I was like, this is not big enough, and I thought that I was gonna have a really hard time making it work, but it actually ended up working. I don't know why. The shape, maybe I just think that I need to build bigger than I actually do. And that's why I always end up with all these mansions and castles and everything. But anyways, this idea came to me. Basically, I was looking on Pinterest at some concept art, which is one of my favorite things to look at on Pinterest for ideas. I usually type in some sort of fantasy, whatever, concept art, or, any kind of drawings, artwork. Oh, JJ learned a new sound. He just makes this noise all day now. So he does it when he's happy, he does it when he's hungry, he does it all the time. So forgive me, guys. But anyways, so I was looking on Pinterest, and I found this really cool image of this sort of village that was built on top of these 3 towers, and it was 4 towers, the same way as I did it. It was 3 big arches. So I was trying to think how I could do this, and I was like, this looks really cool. So I started building, and I tested out a few things. I looked at the debug. There's like a big giant arch that comes in, I think, Discovery University, and it has a railroad track on top of it. But it's kind of hard to work with. It's one of those items that when you size it down, it's floating. So I could have made it work for this particular instance, but I just I didn't think it was like pretty enough to use for this build. I wanted this to be like really colorful and full of a lot of flowers and things like that. So I kept playing with different things that I could use and that had that round shape. And I was trying to think what had this arch shape in the game, and I thought I'd use these doorways from Realm of Magic. Are they from Realm? Yeah, they're from Realm of Magic. So I was really excited when I sized them up. They looked perfect. They fit exactly how I wanted them to fit. And so I decided, okay, I could work with this. So I started building. I built the towers how I knew I needed them. And I just started to work on this. And I really, really enjoyed the whole process. I knew that, I wanted it to be, at first I thought I was going to do a village the way that the one that I saw on Pinterest was, but I knew that I wanted to use the wallpaper from Get Together, and I knew I wanted to use red flowers. I just thought it'd be really pretty and almost in a fall vibe, but not, full on. Yes, JJ. So, yeah, that's what I went for, and I made the interior very like medieval sort of themed. I think I did, at least. I tried my best, and yeah, I mean, this kind of it just was a very time-consuming process. There was a lot of different ideas that I had. Oh, excuse me. And I actually moved this. This is one of the rare times that I've done this, but I started this on a 64 by 64 lot, and I ended up moving it to a 50 by 50 lot. So, yeah, that was, only because I thought that I made the pool area really big, and I didn't think I needed that much room. And so in the end, when I first started the landscaping and started really looking at the exterior, I decided, let me just go for a smaller lot and see how it looks on there. So that's what I did. And then I wasn't sure how to make, the entrance for the castle, which I put the front door actually in the back of the lot, which is not something I don't think I've ever done. I obviously try to focus on the back of the build as well as the front and try to give it as much effort as the front. But, sometimes I feel like the front always gets a little more extra effort put into it. And so it was really different to have this big tower with this clock in the middle and put the front door in the back of the house. So, but the entrance, to walk up the stairs and everything to get to the actual castle was in the back of the house. So I created this cool, open space in the middle of the walkway around the back of the castle that led, obviously looking over the water. And I just tried to have fun with it. I really wasn't sure how to make the top area in the back for an entrance, and I just kind of kept it simple, and I made one cool architectural feature, I guess you could say. And then I built a cute little cottage at the base of the castle just to look like this little, maybe a little house that you would get to. Maybe there's a guy that takes you on a boat to the back of the castle. That was all my thought process in my head, actually, when I was doing it. And it's fully functional. Everything's functional. I play tested it with a family of 3. And I, had a lot of fun just decorating the water. I put some rocks and, some crates and things like that in the water, and some ruins from a boat. And yeah. So what else I wanted to talk to you guys about is on Friday, I am coming out with a collaboration with a bunch of simmers. So this was a last minute spur of the moment thing. I wasn't going to even do a Halloween collab, as far as hosting one. It wasn't my plan, especially of all the other things that I had going on. I've been telling you guys all month how busy I've been. And for some reason, I just decided to do this last minute thing. I was having a hard week, and I just said, I'd like to spread some positivity. Would anybody like to do some sort of a fun collab? Yeah, JJ liked that idea. Yeah. So, originally my idea was to do a sort of pass the build kind of thing where I would just build, one room or one part of the build, and then I would pass the build along on the gallery to somebody else, and somebody else would work with it. And so we got to talking, and a lot of people actually wanted to join. It was I think there ended up being 18 of us maybe. And, I said it in my Discord. I just said, hey, anybody want to do a collab? So we realized pass the build wouldn't work. It would be too timely and everything else. So, of course, it was my idea. I volunteered to create this house. So I made all these rooms for everybody. We picked a bunch of different rooms that we could do. And I did all the landscaping. And my idea to make it unique was I want this to be a mashup, which is where we got the hashtag Builders Mashup. But what I had in my head was everybody that does a room does the interior and the exterior. And I told them, they could decorate it however they want. If they wanted to put a certain wallpaper, windows, anything that you would put on the outside of a house, I told them to do it for their room. So, I constructed this whole house. I marked where they could have exterior walls, and I gave everybody their rooms. So that's all coming out on Friday. It turned out so cool. The house looks like a mess. It looks like a house that somebody started and then added on to room by room for years at a time, and it's all decorated in the Halloween theme. So it's not necessarily spooky. There's a lot of fun Halloween stuff. I did all the foyers, and everybody, I'm going to do a tour for Friday, and you'll see all the different rooms that everybody made. It was so cool to see everybody's different perspective on the theme, and everybody did amazing. These rooms came out incredible. So that's what I'm going to be working on until Friday, making that video. That'll be Friday. And then next week is, next week and the week after are going to just be crazy because I have a lot of videos and builds to give you guys for next week. So I'm really looking forward to all of that. I really hope you guys like this build. I'm really proud of this one. I think that somebody said to me, and I'm not just saying this, to brag or whatever, because I'm not that kind of person at all, but somebody said to me, I think this is the best build you ever did. And I was so excited when they said that, and I told my boyfriend, and my boyfriend's like, do you think it's the best you ever did? And I don't know, I'm really, really proud of this one. I just think it's so cool and fun, and I really, I love playing The Sims. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Please hit that like button. If you subscribe to me, thank you so much. It just warms my heart every time I see that number go up. It just means that people are supporting what I'm doing and liking what I'm doing. And, it just keeps me going. So, yeah, and JJ wants you to subscribe too, right? So, yeah, he did. He's smiling. So, have a great day, guys, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye.